Howdy again, this is Roger Cox coming at you with another video. Totally unscripted, no notes, so I'm just kind of blunder through this, but the reason being because I come across something I wanted to share and I just didn't have time to prepare any prepared remarks, so I'm just going to start and blunder through it. I wasn't originally going to do this video because to be quite frank and honest and transparent, I was waiting for some new teeth to replace the ones I've lost in the front here. And they haven't come in yet, but I thought this information was important enough that I would go ahead and just put it out there, and hopefully you get some value out of it. This video is directed mostly to those friends of mine who have network marketing companies and who at least do a little promoting of their business online, whether that be through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, the social media, those kinds of things. So the question I have for you is, if you do promote online your business, do you mention your product name, show pictures of your product? Do you tell people how great your opportunity is? If you do, I want to encourage you to think about that for a little bit and maybe think about some alternatives. Because what happens when you yourself are going down through somebody's Facebook page and you're scrolling down and you see what obviously is an ad, even though it's from one of your friends, from Facebook, I do it myself. I'm guilty of it just as much, but because of the training that I received from this video from one of my mentors by the name of Kay Samji, thanks Kay, it really made me do some thinking. But anyway, as you're looking through that down your news feed on Facebook, for example, and you see what is obviously ads, how do you react to those? Do you just go buy them? Do you say, oh yeah, I need some of that? How does it affect you? And what I'm here to suggest is that maybe you do more harm by mentioning your product or your opportunity online, especially to people who don't know you. And there's a couple of reasons for that, as Kay pointed out to me. Number one, if someone is going down and they see that you're promoting a product that really worked for you, what is probably the first thing that they're going to do? Well, they'll probably go to Google and look it up. I mean, we're a Google society, right? So they go to Google and they look it up, and what do they find? Do they find maybe some good things about the product? But they're also going to find some negative reviews and say, don't touch it, it's bad stuff. And you really don't want that kind of advertisement or word of mouth. You don't want that. So don't do that. If they're going to Google it, they're going to find out the good things and the bad things, and a lot of them are going to fixate on the bad things. The number two thing is that happens is sometimes they'll find that they'll find someone that's more successful than you that's actually also selling this product, and they will. And if they want to join the opportunity, they're going to say, I got the opportunity. I can either join with this guy who I know. I don't know what his life is like. He hasn't been successful at anything yet. Or I can join super duper big guy, join his team, and because he knows it all, and I can be more successful with him. So then again, because you've mentioned the product or your opportunity online, they've searched it out and they found there's other people besides you doing this thing, and they can go with one of the proven producers. The other thing that could happen is that when they go online and they see the product, they might end up on your company's main page, the company's page, where they can order the product directly from the company. And your customers might be thinking, well, if I can order it directly through the company, that might be better than buying it from someone else, because I don't need to talk to someone. I just order it. It'd be much easier. And that sometimes happens too. So that's some of the bad things, about mentioning your product on Facebook, or the social media, or your opportunity, and promoting it as the best thing that's happened since butter on bread, which not much can beat that. But there's some things. There's some alternatives. There's some things you can do to get around that. What if, instead of spamming everybody with your product, if you said something, you just talked about the benefits, what your product does. My product, with my product, I lost 20 pounds in one night. Well, maybe not that, but you know what I mean. Your product worked for you, and you give your testimonial. And but you don't mention the product, or the name of the product. People who are really interested in losing weight and are looking for things are going to contact you. They're going to get in touch with you and say, hey, what are you doing? And then that gives you the chance. You can go offline with it, and if you want, or you can private message them or whatever, and you talk to them about the product and what it's done for you. And they're communicating with you, and they're not going through Google. They're not talking to people who've got bad reviews of whatever they did. Because quite frankly, most people's products are not really for everybody, even though we say everybody can use this product. The reality is that there's certain people that use certain products. People who, to borrow a phrase from one of my other mentors that I follow online quite a bit, people who buy $6 jars of Pond's hand cream is probably not your best customer for your $50, $60 skincare stuff. It's just a different market. So the correct way to do it is to go online and create some mystery. Tell them what it's done for you, and get the curiosity up. Don't tell them right away what it is it's caused all these wonderful things to happen to. Let them get curious. Let them come to you. Isn't that much better than chasing people down and trying to talk to people who really aren't interested in what you got? Talk to the people who are interested, and you'll have a lot less rejection. It's just easier. So thanks, Kay, for your video today that got me thinking about this and gave me the courage to get on here even without any teeth, and with the fear that I might mispronounce words, because that happens when you don't have teeth that you're used to having. And also thank Rosie Bank from my company, who she doesn't know that I've stolen this material from her, but the concept that you have to sell what people want. You can't sell expensive products to people who only want the cheap stuff. So that's my video today. If you get value from it, share it, like it, reproduce it, give it to all your friends. Send me a bouquet of roses. No, not roses. How about chocolate? But just pass it on if you liked it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.